Hello, beautifuls of the feed. It is me, Benji. I am back at you with another daily tarot reading. In the last couple of days, obviously in the last video I made, I was feeling a little bit drab, but like not in a bad way. So I've just been feeling really tired and like really worn out. So I've been resting a lot lately and literally sleeping so freaking much. Like sleep like 11 hours the other day. But anyways, I feel like a lot better this morning, and I'm just going to be doing a general tarot reading for you. So we're going to start with some daily affirmations. I hope all of everybody that watches these videos, hello. I hope that you're having a beautiful day, or you do have a beautiful day. And if this is for you, you know what to do. Okay. Guidance is available to me now. I know that the angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are always at hand. I do not walk alone. Whoa. That is so epic. I feel like there is a message today to be had. We're just doing one from each because the I have the daily tarot affirmation. I haven't used this one for a while, so we're just going to do one from each, or just whatever comes out. Okay, there is three from this one, so we'll just do three from this one since they all came out. There's four. I can't count today. I skillfully managed the different aspects of my life. It's a Two of Pentacles. So we have the sense of balance coming from that card. We do have the Emperor here. It says, I recognize my personal wisdom and leadership qualities. That's a beautiful energy. We have, I respect the past, but embrace the present moment. The Six of Cups. That's beautiful. I feel like there's some sort of soul connection from the past there. You know, like this is there. Weirdly, I saw the key of life, or like, the Ankh, but it's not an Ankh. But that's kind of what I was seeing from the Emperor. We have, I trust in my intuition and honor my ability to uncover the truth. The Moon. Epic. All right, so we do have those cards today. Keep those in the back of your mind as I do the reading, because I feel like this is just like the general energy today. So I would say that there is a message from angels, ancestors, and or spirit guides today, because these are the three things that have popped out first, which I think is really beautiful. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that card come out before, not even for me personally. So interestingly enough, with a lot of these affirmation cards, I don't go through them when I first get them, and I just kind of like bless them, and I like let them come out as they come out when we need the messages. So that's kind of really cool. So let's get on and start with our reading today. We do have the Six of Pentacles. Everything's going on the ground. Everything I need is on the ground. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is really giving a sense, it's a beautiful sense of generosity and like sharing wealth, giving and receiving. So I feel like this is a really beautiful card to start with. A very, very giving energy. And we have the Page of Cups. So there is a happy surprise coming in. That's really interesting. I was feeling this morning. I did open up Gaia. I think I'm just going to have to go there. I did open Gaia before. I don't know. Yeah, it's here. It's the message. So I was just kind of like giving myself a little bit of energy this morning, and I kind of just cut the deck like this and one fell out. And it says positive news and positive outcomes. So I just wanted to bring that up because that's the first card that I saw today in general. Now we got the Page of Cups and we have this very generous card. So it's a very good feeling. I feel like there is something coming in, and it is really, 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 really amazing. Like it's like maybe like even a message of love, like it's like giving the sense of like happy surprise, With the card before it, it really gives me a sense of like a surprise in the sense of like maybe finances or even a gift of some sort. Epic. Why you want to go on the floor? I feel like every single card's fallen on the floor today, and that's why I feel like I remembered that song "On the Ground" by Rosé. So the Emperor has come out here, which is kind of backing up the original Emperor coming out. And the Emperor here is, like that energy. It's really just like a fatherly energy, like that kind of like good dad, not bad dad, good dad vibes. It's it's just this like sense of like structure and stability, and like a sense of like taking control. So I kind of like that because it's very what I would say divine masculine coming from this card. So it just seems like you're like taking the bull by its horns, and like that saying, right? We have judgment. Okay. So we have judgment, which is a life review, making important decisions, like kind of like a life's review. Obviously, I really feel like there is a sense of like this has been happening for you. And I feel like with the Emperor card before it, it's really just like taking, like I said, taking the bull by its horns. So maybe there's been a little bit of stagnation lately. So you're kind of like jumping on top of that and you're like squashing those kind of things because I feel like you understand that there is some really good things coming in and you don't want to, I'm guessing sabotage the situation. So there really is some like direct movement forward and just like a lot of things going on in the background. Like obviously spirit guides, your ancestors and angels are all on your side. They're like currently surrounding you. That's what I feel like. I feel like they're there and they're trying to remind you today to have strength, which is really beautiful because this is literally the word that I was going to say and it popped out. I was gonna say like courage and strength, but like when I saw that card, it just made my heart like flutter a little bit. So we do have the strength card here, which is one of my favorites of the whole deck, and this one really gives inner courage, compassion, and like taming your inner fears. So I really feel like there is this sense of growth, like emotional growth going on, or has been going on. I love that. I think it's beautiful. What else do we have today, please? We have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords here is really just clear communication and, like showing your wisdom through experience. So I feel like you must obviously have gone through a lot and there is a lot of learning to be done through your life and things like that. Which maybe like this is like a point. I just feel like this is a point where you're like kind of getting really good at like the clear communication, and like sharing your wisdom through experience, but not being too like needy for like the sympathy side of things. Cause I feel like, there is a certain way to like get your story across. At least that's something that I've learned through my life is like the way you express yourself and like the words you use and the words you put in what order you do really do matter and like words matter. I feel like that's kind of beautiful. I love the Queen of Swords there. And we have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands here is really just giving a sense of planning for the future and, like wanting to take your next steps with like confidence, right? Like you're super confident. So there's clear communication. You're taking your next steps with confidence. You have courage and strength. The universe is on your side. You're in a just do it energy, and there is this like beautiful gift coming in here. So I kind of love this reading. Whoever this is for, let me know if you resonate, if anything sticks out to you. Oh, I do also have to say that just before I started my reading, I wonder if it's still here. It is. Oh my gosh, it says 13 minutes ago. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I got an AliExpress email and it says 11:11 on it. And that was literally when I first started my reading. Like, I actually sat here for like 2 minutes, like contemplating the number. But yeah, so I thought I would just say that because there's lots of signs today in today's reading. Oh, we have the Two of Cups here, so that's really beautiful. I love this. Two of Cups, Two of Cups. Which gives like deep connection, mutual love and respect and partnership. So I feel like there is a sense of that happening or going on in this kind of sense or in this reading. It's really lovely. I love that. We have the Knight of Cups. So this is like really like, romance or like using your heart over head. So like I feel like you're very much in your head at the moment. Like there's a lot of head stuff happening because there is the emperor energy, but I really do think that there is this romantic connection that's here, and I love that. So as much as I feel like this is coming in, I do feel like there is this planning for the future. So in the sense of this one, I feel like there is this sense of like wanting these things, and I think these things are going to come in because you're really like doing the groundwork. So whether it's someone from the past, because up there in the first cards we got the Six of Cups, or whether it is a new connection, I do believe that there is romance in the cards. And right as I looked up to say that, it said 1111 again. I'm seeing it. Okay, I'm seeing it so much. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. So this is, emotional stability. So you're just kind of like floating on top of your emotions. You've really done a lot of work and they kind of like integrated. I feel like this is like the integrated feeling. So it's really beautiful. This reading is super beautiful. I am going to put these ones down and I am quickly going to grab some other cards. And I just want to like, I just want to focus on for the viewers. I feel like the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups here. I think it's like the most like interesting part for me specifically because I feel like all the rest of it's super explainable. These two here are just kind of like popping out of nowhere, like romance, partnership. So a bunch of cards fell out, a big chunk. We have 1111. Whoa. Okay, so 1111 is really just like giving that sense, that vibe today. It's really sending a message. Four of Wands. So this is just celebration, stability, happiness. So it really gives me the sense of like being in a good energy, celebration, like there is lots to like be happy about. I feel like the universe is giving you a message of like, everything's in order, things are working out, just like be patient. I'm getting be patient because you have been so patient already. Yeah, I feel like this is going to happen. It's just the celebration. You can start celebrating because it is happening. Like it is happening. Like, whoa. It's saying be patient. Okay, so like be patient, it is happening. So celebrate. It's a celebration time to be happy and joyful and connected and in a beautiful space. So I love this reading so freaking much. We have pondering while working. We have the Hanged Man, sacrifice, release. We have the Hierophant, tradition and values. So these are kind of just, we have the High Priestess. So this is like truth and like intuition. So it's really beautiful here. I feel like you've grown so much, but I feel like you're working and you're like got a lot of thoughts. You're thinking about things still because it may still not have like fully come to fruition, but you feel it. I really think you feel it. You know it. You just like you believe that you are like very traditional and stuff. And like there has this been sacrifice and release happen. So whatever's been going on here is that like you just be patient. And I feel like I so wanted to just like verify this relationship or this partnership coming in, but I think it's all just part of it, right? I think once all this starts coming to fruition and like happening and stuff, which is already happening. Like that's what I get. Like this is already happening, and it's been happening for a while. It's just like it's getting there, like things are starting to, like chug like a train. Like, how it starts off really slow and then like it gets faster and faster. I feel like that's kind of what this is kind of depicting to me. We do have the Eight of Wands. And I think this one gives me a sense of lots of people loving you, lots of people having a connection with you. So it's very interesting. I get the sense of moving on with this last card. So moving on. So I feel like there is an old situation that you're moving on from, but like there is this new one that you're moving into, as a such with this Two of Cups. And there are lots of options with the Eight of Wands. So it's just like really interesting. I think this is kind of like a beautiful reading today. If you think it's beautiful, let me know as well. Also, I am going to move on to some oracle cards now. So we will do that. And I think I'll do the fairies today because they seem like a beautiful match to this reading. So fairies, would you like to give us some messages, please, for this reading? It says, wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. So that's kind of like what I was feeling today for this reading. I feel like, how I was saying about the train thing, I feel like this is kind of like the practical steps that you're taking to make your like dreams fully come to fruition. So I think the practical steps leads to the spiritual steps to be taken, and the spiritual side sees it and it's also doing what it needs to do in return. So as above, so below. It says find balance. Find balance between your work, rest, and playtime. You have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. I don't need to go to sleep right now. And that was the first one. But I specifically don't need to go take a power nap. I've been doing that for like 3 days. I was like in hibernation. I didn't even know what was going on. But I think I know. Like I have an inkling of like an idea. It's happened like all through my life, but like I've been to the doctor before when it happens and they're just like, you're tired. Just you need a rest or whatever. There's nothing wrong with you. Okay, so we have healing. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has the natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. I hope this reading brings some healing to someone today. That's my main aim here on YouTube. Just in general, posting this stuff, I hope someone gets something from it. Fairy spotting. It is time to go fairy spotting. It is said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So today's message that I'm getting is just a reminder to like keep faith and to not like give up. Have courage, have love, have generosity, like have this do it energy, have this beautiful like divine feminine energy of, like emotional depth and stability and the high priestess energy coming out. Like it's really just reminding you. It's a really good reminder. We do have lost and found come out, so we have lots of green and blue coming out. Actually, I'm colorblind. I think that's purple. It's purple and green. I'm colorblind. It's fine. I can figure it out if I like look at it in a certain angle. It's lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. Tell me if that's blue or purple, because I think it's purple. It's probably blue. Okay, so I'm going to move on to a couple more cards. And I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do one of my cards, Galactic Whispers Oracle. So let's just get one card from this. I do my best to read it. Okay, we got 3 cards. So what is the gist today from... We got 4 cards actually. So the cards that have come out is visionary. It's foresight, clarity, and inspiration. So this one's like lining up with the sense of like you knowing and you just being like the visionary right now. You're like embodying foresight and intuition, inviting is inviting you to connect with your dreams. So I feel like this is a reading about that. I feel like this is a reading of dreams coming true and about the hard work that's gone into dreams, your dreams, and they're really coming through. I think that's so beautiful. I think that's so beautiful. So we have visionary. I feel like you are visionary in this. Why is it foggy down here? I don't get that. Anyway, I hope my camera's not breaking. Entranced. Spiritual absorption, mystical connection. Signifies a state of being completely immersed with a higher realm of consciousness where the physical world fades and the spiritual realm becomes vivid. This card invites you to explore moments of deep meditation or creative flow. Entranced. I think I made up a word because it's supposed to be like entranced, but like I like entranced, okay? It's like a new word. If it was a word, I couldn't find it. Anyway, divine feminine is the next one that's come out. It's nurturing, intuition, and creation. So there's a lot of creation going on, like manifestation, things like that. A symbol of nurturing energy, intuition, and the creative force that flows through thing, all things. It invites you to connect with your inner wisdom, to trust the cycles of life. So this one here is really just giving like temperance, and this like bottom bit, like kind of how I was like verifying the love part of this, and it was really just like celebrate, be patient, like just keep going. And their tradition and values and like sacrifice release, like you know what to do, and those things will come through. So like the divine feminine is really beautiful here. So I love that they came out today. And then obviously we have the sun, which is really beautiful. I love how we got the sun today. And the sun is illumination, joy, and vitality. So this kind of like coming through. It's coming through. So the sun symbolizes the illumination, joy, and vibrant energy. Embrace your inner light and recognize the warmth of your true essence. I bask in the radiant light of the sun, embracing my true essence and attracting joy and abundance into my life. I love that. Okay, so I'm starting to realize that my cards work at this point, and I think it's really beautiful. So, I'm slowly working on those. Let's move on to the next, some more cards. I think I think what I need to do is I think I need some Gaia cards, and then we're going to do one Amazonian Oracle today because I feel like today you know, it's one of those days. Okay. I will grab my little booklets because, at the end of the day, that's just how I do it. I read tarot, I'm Oracle Tarot Benji. But I'm like, I feel like Oracle cards have specific meanings and tarot cards kind of do too, but like tarot cards are just better to intuitively read for me, to be honest. So that's why I like the book sometimes, because the book's just like, it blows my mind. Okay, we have 2 cards from Gaia today that has come out. This is the Viking book. We don't need that. Don't need that one today. Vikings upset me last time, but that's okay. We'll get back to them eventually. We have Harmony, which is power, self-confidence, and productivity. It's number 3. Actually, I've never been in trouble for that, but let me just do that. It's art after all, right? Like, I don't know what the guidelines on all of that is, but like, yeah, I'll try my best to start being better with it. Number 3. I always say at the end of the day, my videos aren't made for children or children. They're not. Power, self-confidence, productivity. This card heralds a period of inner and outer harmony. In the coming months, you'll feel an increased sense of self-confidence, which will result in greater productivity. It is as if you have learnt to harness the primal forces of nature and are able to channel this energy in a powerful and meaningful way to achieve your goals. Your guiding stars are in harmonious alignment at present. This is a fortunate time for you, and this period will continue for several months. Be mindful of the power you have at present. Honor it, respect it, and use it wisely. What you learn in this time will help you greatly in the future. Observe your state of mind during this time as well as your actions and how others react to you. Notice how many doors open and how previously inaccessible paths now become clear of obstacles. All your desires come to you with little effort, all because there is harmony in your inner and outer worlds. Remember this in the future, for it will serve you well. I am one with the forces of nature. I am one with the earth and all creation. I use my power wisely and to great effect. I create harmony in my life through love and acceptance. I achieve my goals with ease. Wow. I love that. And then we have the Enchanted Forest, and it's number 27. All right. Wow. Wow. That's epic. This is cool. Enchanted Forest. 1 minute, life seems rather mundane and boring. Then all of a sudden, someone or something sweeps into your world like a breath of fresh air. All of a sudden, you feel as though you are on a magical mystery tour with a renewed sense of passion and excitement for life. And it doesn't matter that you have no real idea where this is all leading you. In fact, not knowing only creates more excitement. Life is now full of romance and seemingly endless creative possibilities. Embrace all that comes your way. Enjoy the journey and don't be in a hurry to settle things down or draw conclusions. Allow things to unfold in their own way and time. What unravels will bring you lasting joy and a deep sense of fulfillment. This reading's beautiful. I am open to new ideas and adventures. Life is full of endless creative possibility. I embrace each opportunity that comes my way. I love the magic and mystery of life. I trust my heart. I believe in love. I'm just going to say, if you do make it to this point for the Advent Soul family, okay, so only you get to see this, I would like you to type, I believe in love in the comments, if you like, if you claim this. Also, I'm looking like a rooster today, so sorry about messing with my hair. I believe in love, okay? Oh, excuse me. Okay, my apologies for the coughing. I know lots of people don't like it, but it's just me. The Amazonian Angel Oracle. All right, let's do our last card today and see what we get. Well, one already flipped over like insane, so we'll take this one because it flipped over. It wanted to come out. It's the Angel of Music. It's pretty cool looking. I kind of love it. Minan Shapesh. Minan's Shapesh. Okay, it's number 27. The Angel of Music. Music and the soul can be heard by the universe. Lao Tzu's said that. In this card, you see Minan Shapesh, the Angel of Music. Music is one of the definitive characteristics that distinguishes humanity from the animal kingdom. Only humans create music, and humanity very probably has always done so. Musical instruments in the diatonic scale were discovered that dated from the Paleolithic period, well over 40,000 years ago. Around the angel are spheres, growing the heavenly muses, known as the Kunan Visukam, playing their instruments not only for their joy, but to inspire and teach humanity. The blissful music emanating from the celestial realms ripples throughout creation. Music is sound, vibration, or energy. Music and sound have created everything in existence, the cosmos, the stars, and our world. Music is part of our spiritual and religious heritage. From hymns praising God to Tibetan monks chanting devotional mantras to indigenous drummers reaching out to the spirit realms. All of this is a way that guides us to reconnect to our impeccable inner essence and spiritual nature. From this perspective, the cosmos and we are all facets of the divine symphony of creation, and we are part of this glorious transcendental choir. The primordial sound of waves of creation ultimately originate in the consciousness of the divinity. The duties of the angel of music and the celestial muses are to propagate and, wow, big words, maintain this primordial symphony throughout creation. These waves resonate within us, and we are from the pristine energy of spirit. We are music, the vibrations of the divinity. Scientific research has confirmed something we all know from personal experience, that listening to music has a profound effect on your thoughts, particularly our emotional states. I just want to dive in here for a second. And I learned about this stuff because music is my passion for life. I've been doing it since I was really young. And I, at the end of the day, don't really post my music to be famous or anything like that. It's just a fun thing that I do. And it's not my passion. I love doing it. So it doesn't really matter. But with all of that, I've learned about frequencies in there, and you can there was a certain period of time where the frequency on the radio or whatever, the actual frequency that everything was tuned in, instruments and everything was played at, was 528 hertz, which is the frequency of love. And that's my favorite frequency because a lot of my music I will convert it to 528 hertz, but it's actually in 440 hertz, which is essentially what Hitler changed the frequency to on the radios or something. There is this whole story about it, but anyways, it's got to do with brainwashing and also listening to music, and it really affects you in your brain because 440 hertz is apparently supposed to affect your brain, whereas the 528 hertz frequency goes to your heart instead of your head. So I just thought I would say that because it's just something that I learned a long time ago and I'm really aware of. So to be honest, I don't listen to a lot of radio music, and if I do, I'll try to find the 528 hertz version of it so it doesn't hurt my brain. Anyways, you have had for sure the experience of hearing a piece of music that evokes the flood of feelings, memories, and even goosebumps. Music has a direct effect on our heart rate, our blood pressure, and our biochemistry. In recent times, there has been a considerable upsurge in the application of music therapy to address a host of psychological disorders and rehabilitative needs following traumatic injuries and severe health conditions. There are also proven long-term benefits for therapeutic music during pregnancy and reducing stress and anxiety, supporting healthy parental development, and relaxing both the mother and the baby in the womb. All this should be no mystery because we are beings of energy and vibration. Music brings harmony to the dissonant, uneven, and uncomfortable rhythms in our field of consciousness. Call upon Munan Shipesh, the angel of music, to guide your heart and mind to the highest vibration of all harmony and balance within your soul. On discussing the subject of music, Pablo Amaringo said, since it profoundly influences our thinking and emotions, we should listen to music that inspires our highest humanity. Oh my God, that's kind of what I do. Because we are created from spirit, we process divine essence, and although we have many diverse religions, we have a single innate desire to venerate that which is sacred. That is not even the meaning of this card. So the meaning of this card, we drew this card and it was right way up. You are clearly endeavoring to live your life in accordance with harmonious and cooperative principles. You typically see cooperation and finding ways to develop synergy with others as both smoother and more productive than competition. The inner harmony expresses itself in many forms, and it is so like second nature that You may not even consciously be aware of it. Examples of this coordinate flow manifest in so many small ways, such as you generally find yourself in the right place at the right time. For instance, you know intuitively you will never or nearly always find a parking space when you need one. Your intuition is strong, and you have learned through challenging experiences to trust this implicitly. This alignment with the universal vibration is a guiding force in your life, and this you do indeed know. You also aspire to bring the higher spiritual and ethical resonance into your world, and your life unfolds with a consistent and pleasing blending of harmonious combinations of tones and chords. You are in the musical flow of creation. Muna and Shapesh and the muses are with you, or better said, you are in the alignment with them. Okay, so pretty much like call upon Muna and Shapesh, the angel music, to guide your heart and mind to be a highest vibration of harmony with balance and balance within your soul. It's kind of like the message we're getting today. I think it's kind of really beautiful. I love how the angel of music came out. This doesn't often come out, but I feel like this is really just giving me the sense of like what it just said. You're in that flow. You're in the flow of creation. It really came up in my card there with the visionary and the divine feminine and trance and just the sun, like all of that kind of relates. And I can also see it in the other cards. You're just like flowing so hard right now. And it's so beautiful. Well, I think I'm going to end the reading now. And if you did resonate, please hit the like button. Leave a comment if you like, and also subscribe. Definitely, if you do make it to this point and you like these readings and you like enjoy my readings, obviously I want to make it. I want to express that like not all readings are going to be for you. So if you do subscribe, just know that some readings may not be for you, some may be for you. It's kind of like just how it goes. And yeah, hit the bell notification if you're really wanting to come back, because obviously that's how you'll get notified properly. And there's also like a notification in like the settings of YouTube. If you don't get notifications and you want them, there's like a two settings. It's like really annoying. But anyways, take care everybody. I hope you have a beautiful Sunday and the rest of your Saturday. If that's the case, I hope I've got the days right, and I will see you in another one. All right, bye bye.